Hi guys, as can clearly see from the title, we're going to talk the chances of Real Madrid winning the Champions League. So first of all, I want to give you brief information of the season. This season started very well for the team Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti, consecutive wins, and of course some draws and some losses happened as well. But overall, the first part of the season was just great. They were doing really great in the first part. Moving on to the season games, they played well as well. They just didn't try. Concede goal in many games, in mid-season games, and in the Champions League they had to play against PSG, one of the strongest sides in the Champions League, and I think that some people were telling that they got unlucky for Real Madrid, but I think that PSG got unlucky really, and Real Madrid proved that they were a better team that day. Okay, the first game won now for PSG, but I think that it had to be two now for PSG. They just couldn't use their chances. Like Messi missed the penalty, and a lot of chances it's gone to waste. Moving on to the second leg, in this leg, Real Madrid really tried to attack, but they conceded a goal, and Kylian Mbappe scored two goals from offside. If it that wasn't offside, if these goals were not offside, maybe I wouldn't be talking about the chances of Real Madrid winning this Champions League. Uh, and they qualified in the quarterfinals. They will playing against Chelsea, and they qualified as well. Despite the fact that in the second half they didn't perform very well, they had some mistakes. And yeah, before talking about Real Madrid's chances of winning this Champions League, defeating Manchester City, I want to talk about some games that affected Real Madrid so much in this season. That game against Barcelona, I think that game that was their worst performance this season. Really, 4 now was just a score. It could have been 5 now, 6 now easily, but in that game, I think that Real Madrid got really lucky. Like Barcelona couldn't use the chances. Uh, Maybe I could have made it 5 now or 6 now, but as I said before, they couldn't just do it. And I think that this was the season's worst performance overall. And I think that this has uh, they were so weak in that game was due to the fact that they played against PSG and the players were tired and tactically they were not provided with a good tactic by Carlo Ancelotti. But it happens all the time. He's an experienced coach, and he proved that he's a great coach again, getting to semifinals of the Champions League and almost winning the Spanish La Liga. 5 games left, and I don't expect Real Madrid losing all the games and Barcelona winning all the games in the in the remaining games. Like even 3 points is enough for Real Madrid to win the league. I think that they have already won it, no doubt. But the main aim is to win the Champions League, uh, and I think that they're doing really well. In the seasons when Real Madrid was just like the people were telling that, oh, this year is not Real Madrid's year, other team will win it, but we just saw that Real Madrid won it in that years as well, like 2017, 2018 year. This season was just incredible for them. They won the Champions League. They were just trying their best, to be honest. And I think that deservedly they won the Champions League that season. They were really playing very well, despite the fact that they started the season very harshly. But it doesn't mean that uh, they did bad in the rest of the season. They just did impossible 3 times in a row, winning the Champions League, and they once time proved that they are worthy of winning. And I remember the times when people were like, "Yeah, there's no chance that Real Madrid is going to win this season's Champions League," and eventually they won it. So maybe this year is like a year like that. Okay, so expectations are, to be honest, low for Real Madrid. If they really want to beat Man City, they have to defend well and attack well because Man City is a very dangerous side. Like, they can use a lot of your chances. They can execute their chances, and we have seen a lot of times that Manchester City creates a chance that they score. And only play that they need is a reliable striker, which they don't have. And I think that this might cause a problem for Man City, but it will not cause a lot of problem because they have great attacking midfielders or forwards as well, but they are not number 9 forwards. They are wingers actually. And there's not a person in Manchester City's squad that is really a forward number 9. Of course, Carlo Jesus is number 9, but he's not so effective as Benzema, as Suarez, and really, I don't expect him to be at that level. Maybe in the future, he will be able to reach that level, but for now, he hasn't done so much. Uh, and in the Real Madrid side, they're just doing really well. In goalkeeper side, it's just great. I'm not going to talk about goalkeeper players, but tactically, how have they been this season? Uh, I think that for this season, both are the same level. They are competing in the same level. Why do I say that? Because in the games that they lost, they showed resistance. They were stubborn. They didn't just want to lose. And there were some games that they didn't want to lose, but eventually they lost. But I think that that's not a problem for Real Madrid or Manchester City. These teams are just great. I think that this will be a worth this and they will be worthy games to watch between Manchester City and Real Madrid, and in the final maybe Villarreal or Liverpool. And this year's Champions League is going great as last year's. And what to expect from Real Madrid? Chances for chances are low, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna lose it. They still have chances. I mean, I think that they can actually win it if they have a good tactical formation. So I expect Real Madrid to win this year's title. To be honest, like yeah, they're gonna win. And I think that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. It's been 10 minutes, and see you in my next video when I will talking about UEFA Europe League predictions. See you then. Goodbye.